I left for camping 3 days ago. I'm back today, and before I left, AMC was running, SPY was running, BBBY running. Everything was in a bull market rally. Ambition was very high. And let me just explain one thing. Before, we go over why AMC's down over 20%, BBBY is down over 60%, the SPY's down over 2%. Let me just say one thing. In the past 3 days, retail sentiment has not changed. Retail has stayed strong, and retail has not been the seller in this market. Everything that just happened was by suits, was by institutions, and was a planned move, right? It was a cool off. It's a cool down. What is going on, guys? Lottery Stocks here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel. If you are new, all I ask you guys to do is smash the like on this video. Consider subscribing and dropping a comment down below. Let's get into it. Okay, guys, so real quick, I'm going to go over a few things with the chart on AMC, what happened, where the technicals are going to bring us, and I wanted to take a look at the weekly time frame first. Okay, this is the first thing I wanted to start off with. The RSI is now at mid-range. That's a decent thing to see, seeing AMC's at about $18. Seeing that that's the mid-level for the stock after this long-term downtrend, that's not a bad spot to be in on the weekly time frame. Now, we're going to get this RSI out of the way, and you guys are going to see that I have two channels lined up. Now, from the first run up to $20 back here is our first channel, right? This long white channel we have.
Nice.
This is the uptrend that we've sort of been in if you look on the longer time frame, and this is the downtrend that we've been in on the shorter time frame. Okay, and as you guys can see, it's kind of ping-ponging back and forth between these two trend lines. Now, AMC didn't squeeze, of course. It ran up to about $27, and it got smacked down. It got slaughtered, and there's reasons behind that. When is the next potential for a move? Because not every single day on the chart AMC has potential to move to 100,000 or whatever the brackets are for apes. I wanted to go over this real quick. I wanted to say that the first point of interest I think AMC has a chance to move at is next week. The only reason for this is because Ape is coming out, and the way this cool off happened is the same way the last run and cool off happened right before. So we could be in some sort of Elliott wave theory and get a nasty run next week. Now, the next spot is September 19th. Or somewhere in late September. Late September is the next spot I think AMC has a good chance to run. And that is based off of the sell-off back here and time frames. We're going to go over time frames real quick. Now, the next two things you guys aren't going to like. The next time, if those don't play out, AMC could potentially run based off of the technicals is about January of 2023. The only reason for that is because it's the end of this overall pennant that we've been in, so you could see a breakout and a major turning point and major volume at this level. Now, the last part, this is interesting. So from the first day of the run-up, the first run-up on AMC back in January of 2021 to the end of this whole layout type of trend that you have, and then the start of the next one to the end before the drop. This is 112 days. This is 182. As you guys can see, there's a 70-day difference. Now, from this drop to where AMC ran, right, just now up to 27, it was 252 days. This from the last one is a 70-day difference. Now, if we're looking at this from a technical setup, you're looking for another 70-day difference. The way that this isn't off and plays out exact is pretty extreme. You are going to be looking at July 3rd of 2023 for the last point, at least that I have drawn out, for AMC to be able to rip if none of these play out. Now, this is only on the technical setup. I don't want to give you guys bearish sentiment in your head, because remember, any catalyst can cause this. And also, depending on how this share count, quote-unquote share count goes, if you think they're synthetic, there could potentially be a share recall. And also, depending on the 22nd, if you don't get your shares in your account, you can contact your broker. There could be lawsuits. There could be problems with the broker. With that being said, guys, all of these different factors can cause a squeeze at any moment. I just want to point out the technical setup as to when AMC has a good chance for volume to pick up and for it to actually run. Now, real quick, I wanted to kind of just touch on where we're at with AMC. Ape is coming out on Monday, the 22nd, I believe, and there's 26 questions in this. This is too long to go over for this video. That is probably going to be my next video to come out, but there's a lot of helpful things in here that will help you guys understand ape. Let me know in the comments if you're going to be watching this video when I drop it. Now, before we finish the technical setup on AMC, I want to just put this out there. Cineworld drops more than 50% on bankruptcy report. Cineworld, with at least what Adam Aron says, is the second largest movie theater chain company, and they just filed for bankruptcy. The fact that they filed for bankruptcy and Adam Aron put out a tweet with an article saying that he is bullish on their future and confident in their future just shows that AMC as a movie theater company is going to be running the game. So fundamentally, AMC as a fundamental aspect, as a movie theater aspect, great, doing great. This is just a comparison, and this is the only reason I wanted to put it in the video, is to leave it there as a comparison. We're going to pop over on the short time frame just to finish off technicals. Obviously, AMC came back down to this level and is basing around 18 bucks. The next level you're looking at is around 16.50. If AMC does continue to drop, if you do get a move up, you're watching about 21.20 and then 22.20, somewhere in that zone. I wanted to go over the S&P 500 because I do think this plays a major role in what institutions can and can't do with the price action on AMC, right? Market makers, institutions, yada, yada, yada. We're going to pop over on the daily time frame and look at the S&P 500. You're going to find that right now it's basing right off the 0.5 fib retracement. If you break below this, you have a chance for the SPY to catch at 420. If not, the SPY can catch at about 414 and then 408. Now, if it breaks below this, I would say, are officially back in bear territory under the 382 fib, which is about $407 on the S&P. That is the last sentiment. If we break under 407, I do think the SPY will be going for new relative lows, which is not a good sign. But the SPY does have time to save itself. I do think this retracement was going to happen, and I think it's due for a bounce, right? I think next week the SPY should go green, and if it doesn't, it's probably going to bounce around 414-ish. Okay, so that already is great for AMC. Real quick, I wanted to touch on BBBY. What the hell happened with Bed Bath & Beyond? I wanted to go over some trades that I made, some trades people made in the Discord. Shout out to the Discord. I'll pop that up on the screen if I remember. Everybody making gains in there. It is free, guys. Feel free to join the Discord and smash that subscribe button. So from the top, from the peak of Bed Bath & Beyond, it is down about 65% or so. Now, let me tell you, I put out a video saying to grab puts. This was around $16 you would have grabbed these puts, and this is when I actually jumped in, right? 16 to 18 bucks or so, I jumped in on these puts. I'm going to tell you right now, my dumbass sold out on these puts for about a 50 to 55% loss. The only reason I did so was because there was a lot of FUD going around that Ryan Cohen sold his stake in BBBY, but it was fake. So I decided, okay, Bed Bath & Beyond is going to run. This is fake. I don't want to lose 100%. Learn to cut your losses. I probably should have cut it earlier, but, options move extremely quick. Ryan Cohen didn't sell BBBY. Ryan Cohen did sell BBBY. What the hell is going on? Ryan Cohen does not own any Bed Bath & Beyond, and this is weird because there is a rule, right? An insider rule where you can't sell within 6 months. There's just a lot of controversy going around why Ryan Cohen did this, and I don't want to put it in this video as to why he did this. But again, what I can tell you is retail isn't controlling these sell-offs, isn't controlling the sentiment in the market. I think Bed Bath & Beyond is probably going to catch itself around 17 bucks, and I'm not going to lie, it does have potential to move back up. Right now, Bed Bath & Beyond is about $10.74. It has gap fills all the way up. Like I said, around 16 bucks, around 22.60, etc., etc. But other than that, BBBY is probably going back down to $8.30 if it doesn't get a reversal come next week. Now, I want to go over some numbers. 650,000 shares available to borrow for GameStop. 55% of the free float DRS. This is major. 16.5% cost to borrow fee. 5,000 to 66,000 calls versus puts. We lost on the option chain extremely. 16,000 short exempts. Now on AMC, 400,000 shares available to borrow. 6.3% fee, nothing. We are getting scraped on the option chain. 13,000 calls to 85,000 puts. Short exempts extremely high as well on AMC. You can tell that shorts are taking advantage of this drop. Again, It's not retail. Shorts are taking advantage of this drop and stumping momentum once again. Overall, I think I've gotten everything that I wanted to get off my chest for the regular video aspect, right? The AMC price prediction video aspect. And now I wanted to kind of get into the juicy stuff, but this video is probably already decently long as it is. We're going to go over GameStop real quick and just turn post notifications on for the next video. GameStop has been playing out the way we've wanted it to play out in this cycle before the run, so I don't think GameStop is over. I think it just hit its low. Now's probably a nasty time to buy calls on GameStop, not financial advice, but I personally do think it is a good time to buy calls on GameStop. I think the next spot for it is to break this $50 level. It's probably going to rebound from here on out, as it is bouncing off of this overall trend line right here, as you can see, end of day. Okay, so overall, guys, what I'm looking at for GameStop is something like this. And then this is the squeeze era. Now, again, this would line up with the September one that I had for AMC late September, with GameStop leading around the 16th to 19th of September, and then AMC 19th to whatever, end of September. So that is a point that I want you guys to pay attention to. Overall, guys, that is it. I'm going to be going over the 26 questions about Ape in the next video, since Ape is coming out the 22nd. I love you all, guys. Make sure to get up to 10 free stocks for just hitting the link down below and depositing any amount. Peace.